Hey, all you real estate agents out there, it's Danny Griffin with another update from the RealtyClassroom.com. This week, what we want to talk about is a concept that just keeps coming up. As you're trying to improve inside your business, you're always learning. ABL. Always be learning. And that's what you hear a lot, and especially for you newer real estate agents out there or somebody who may be struggling to find out these new techniques. This business is changing so fast. The way the consumer consumes is changing almost every quarter, and you need to keep up with it. So you're learning, but learning can get confusing, and you can get caught up in moving in all these different directions, and what you're finding is that all of your effort and energy is dissipated, and you're not earning. That's the big problem here, is that, are we really earning enough in this business now or ever? You want to be careful of this concept of working to learn and make sure that from day one, you're including some sort of a tactic that starts with earning. And really the best way to do that is set a goal on the amount of money that you would like to make. And be reasonable. I can't believe how many real estate agents that are barely doing any business say, well, I'm going to earn $1 million. Really? How? How's that going to happen? What's the plan that's going to get you there? Start off with reasonable goals that you can write down on a piece of paper and say, for example, I would like to make $50,000 in my hands after all of the splits that I make. I would like to make $100,000 just by myself with an administrator. I would like to make $500,000 to $1 million with a team. Whatever it may be, wherever you fit, this is a scalable concept. You want to make sure you start off by thinking, what can I earn in a reasonable way? Write that number down. Then learn how to get there. See, I think there's three categories. You need to find out what to do to earn that amount of money, and then learn how to do it, and then measure and be accountable and say, did you do it? Did you do those simple things? Because again, without that clear, specific number on what you'd like to earn, it's really hard to start learning what you'll need. So start with them both together, understanding that globally, yes, always be learning about your business. Always be evolving or you'll be left behind. But what is it that you want to earn, and be reasonable? You can break that number down, and what's amazing about this business is that when you take that number and you break it down to transactions, it's actually very reasonable to hit all of these numbers. Now, clearly, from a beginner to somebody with some people leverage on the administrative side to a whole full-blown team or even a brokerage, you obviously are going to scale all of this, and you're going to have to learn at each level how to get there. So, my point for this week, always be doing these two things together. And what brings them together, I don't know if you can see it here, is doing the thing. Once you figure out what you want to earn, then learn how to do the thing to bring these two things together. So you'll always be learning and earning in this business and moving forward regardless of what the circumstances are of the economy are delivering, okay? So get out there, learn and earn. I'll see you next time. I'm Danny Griffin. Another tip brought to you by therealtyclassroom.com. Do me a favor, comment on these tips, share them along. Let's make this business better together. See you next time.